will 2024 be like? Men mouth. Hi guys, today I'll be sharing with you Nigerian's top 10 2023 movies. I want to start with this. These are my top 10. Don't come for me telling me you didn't add this, you didn't add that. These are my top 10. I'll be giving you guys explanation and all the best way I can. Now, I'm not really big on explanation and all, but just trust me, these movies are blockbusters. It's not your regular. Starting from the bottom, from 10 to 1. Now, the top 10, the list. English wants to kill. Number 10 on my list is To Freedom. To Freedom talks about a man who Lighty lost his wife and he mourned her for 1 year. He finally went for the burial. Apparently, a guy is beating his wife and she decided to fake her death and all this stuff. To Freedom should be one of your top 10. Let's go to number 9. On my number 9 is No Way Through. It's talking about a lady who works for drug people, help them sell drugs, they would swallow it. Just like that movie Swallow, how she died. Those kind of things. So she's helping them. She will even teach them how to swallow it. Only for it to be that the friend is a detective, and she was actually teaching the friend how to swallow too. When they came and arrested her, expose your boss and you go free, you and your daughter, because your daughter is definitely part of it, and all this stuff. She's talking about the pastor of the church being the overall drug lord. What will 2024 be like? Anyways, No Way Through is my number 9. Let's go straight to number 8. Number 8 on my list is Big Love. The guy had a crush on a girl back then in school, and he got the chance to meet her at bank training, all those training stuff to work at the bank. Yeah, and that's cool money too. So she has this big secret that turned out to be that she has a child for a man who neglected her and all. They fooled the family, making them believe that Timini is the father of the child, and she didn't tell him back then and all those stuff. They showed love to the child, showed love to the girl and all those stuff. They were really happy. The mother is not in support of all this child out of wedlock and leaving the mom out of it, all this stuff. So we're really happy to bring the girl back to the family. I'm not going to bore you with the story because I really want you guys to watch it. That's the essence of this video. I hope you understand. On my number 7, it's because of the kind of movies that have been lined up in this my list. That's why this one is not like top on my list. A Sunday's Affair. Guys, my love for that movie, I don't understand. I don't understand why I love that movie so much, but trust me, it is interesting. I'm not going to lie. A Sunday's Affair is interesting. My number 6, I just recently watched this one actually. The title of the movie is Love and Life. It's a Richard Dominic movie. That movie is so interesting. Now, Richard Dominic lost her husband in the movie, and when she finally came out after many months of mourning him, then she said son, we like call it, help my friend help my friend mood. This movie is basically misunderstanding. When you see things in another light, that's when you're talking about different points of views. This is what this movie centers on. You have to actually see this person's point of view for you to know how it is. Now, go watch Love and Life. It is really interesting. Before we head on to number 5, I'd like to give a bonus. Now, this is a bonus, like it's a series. This series is Men's Club, season 4. I found out that it was season 4 I watched, and it was understandable. It was interesting. Season 4 was the first that I watched of Men's Club, talking about 4 best friends. It's a really lovely series. I'd like you to go out and try it. Before I dive into this number 5, I don't want you guys coming from my head. Now, I said this is my list, okay? All these movies are great, and I arranged it the way that they're most interesting to me. Number 5 is Gang of Lagos. And if you're asking what others are, Gang of Lagos, no doubt, that's a blockbuster. Damn. I know many of you have watched Gang of Lagos, so I'm not going to actually go into the storyline. You know, we talked about Get You and all, so it really like communicates Nigeria a lot. That's one reason why this movie is super interesting, because if you have not watched Gang of Lagos, what are you watching? Number 4 is House of Secrets. Do you like suspense? If you like suspense in a movie, watch House of Secrets. It's a movie that you'll be watching and you haven't quite figured out what exactly is happening in the movie. It has this olden days setting in it, this 90s setting in it, and all those stuff. You would think that's what is happening, but you don't just actually talking about 21st century. Now, this top 5, I'm not giving you guys too much explanation, just go and watch it. I gave top 5, and you think that I'm going to stay here and kill the suspense. Oh, mommy. Now, my number 3 is one movie that I feel is neglected. 3 is Day Trade. Blossom. Now I know why he's actually on the spot of Best Actor of the Year 2023. Now I know what gave him that spot. We all know who the movie is about, obviously. They said it's a true life story and all that, so yes, you can actually Google and find out who the movie is about. This guy is a clean kidnapper that doesn't kidnap in naira, in dollars. Men mouth. Let's dive into my number 2. I didn't want to, spill too much tea. My number 2, drum roll please. The mess with the wrong man. They messed with the wrong man. Black Book. You killed this man's son. Hapa. That was super heartless. Let me give you a bonus. My second series is She Must Be Obeyed. Look, okay, I love the fact that this movie is not overhyped. It's not like all this regular movie where they're shouting, this movie is out, this movie is out. You know, some of those movies that I didn't add on this list. Yeah, this one is interesting. The planning and everything of this movie, from here you killed it. She Must Be Obeyed series. You guys should check it out. It is really interesting. If you want link to download all these videos, I will actually link it below, or you can send me a message through the comment section and I'll tell you where to check it out. If I don't link it, just send me a message on the comment section. So now let's dive to my number 1. If you've gotten to this point, you already know my number 1. If you watched these movies, like you watch this kind of movies that I'm talking about, then you definitely know my number 1. Birth of Life. That's a movie. That's a movie. I cried. This movie is about, you know. I'm not telling you, go and watch it. You're already even keeping your ears to hear what I'm saying. Please go and watch it. Breath of Life is pretty interesting and you would definitely not going to regret watching it. Except these are not your kind of movies. This is my number 1. Now, let me run you through all the movies, and the bonus are series, okay? There's a difference. Series are episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, and the rest. Why? Movies are just one. And many of you like one movie and all this stuff. I'm a series person. I love series. I don't like watching one movie and it's just end. Let's start with my number 1. Sorry, my number 10, How I Started, To Freedom. Number 9, No Way Through. Number 8, Big Love. Number 7, A Sunday's Affair. Number 6, Love and Life. Number 5, Gang of Lagos. I think a Gang of Lagos. Only me with my tongue. Number 4, House of Secret. Number 3, The Trade. Number 2, Black Book. And number 1, Breath of Life. I want to actually know your own top 10, like how you would arrange your own top 10. Send it in the comment section. Let us have lots of fun with this channel, okay? Please support me by liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. See you next time. Feel free to drop in what next you would like to see on my page, because I don't want it to be boring with just sewing tutorials. I want to talk about real issues, entertainment, fun. Bye guys. See you next time.